Hey friends, Brian from the Verve Pipe here. I had a request to show how I play the song Hero, our song, the Verve Pipe song called Hero. And this is a little bit more maybe advanced. Yeah, not really. I think it's pretty simple. I mean, I'm not much of a guitarist. I mean, I just play to be able to write songs. And so I make up chords and that kind of, if you've watched any of my tutorials, you know this. I make up these chords and these different configurations, things that I think sound good. And that's the situation with, same thing with Hero. Now, you can go to the, guitar player, typical sites and they'll give you the real chords, that you want to play. But I'm just going to show you how I wrote it and how I play it live, typically. So, I usually play it on an electric guitar. I wrote it on the acoustic, so I'll show you that version. So, we start out with this configuration. It's an E, but it's an octave. I'm just playing the octave. Right? And these other strings are just muffled. Right? So the only ones you hear here are the A string, and then on the G string, up there on the 9th, is that the 9th fret? 9th fret, yeah. Let that bottom E string ring. So we just go ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm just going to move that up. The first finger on the 11th fret. Configuration of my fingers is the same. A. Okay, one more time. I can't believe that this is good for anyone. Now here you're gonna go play the D chord, or D string open. You want your ring finger there on the 7th fret on the G string, and on the B string you're gonna skip a fret there. On the B string you want your first finger on the 5th fret. Great rhythm eyes upon me. That first finger, that ring finger, ring finger, switch to the middle finger, down a fret on the same string. I like to let these top strings ring as usual. I think every song that I've ever written, or at least in the tutorials, you'll see that I do that. Great rhythm, eyes upon me, some filled with tears, most couldn't see. Now this is that same thing I did in Colorful. It burn like a high E string and the B string open. Burn like a cancer, that's a G. Burn like a cancer when the answer did occur to me. F sharp, B. Again, top strings ring. Creep from the cradle, body hero's what I wanna be. That's just an A without the B string, with the B string open. Hero's what I wanna be. Keep it moving, people, cause there's nothing more for you to see. I'm just a jerk, body hero's what I wanna be. Yeah, oh yeah. Try that again. Burn like a cancer when the answer did occur to me. Creep. It's like a B, but like I said, leave those top two strings open. From the cradle by the heroes, just slide that down. Take the first finger off and you're playing an A. Heroes what I wanna be. Keep it moving, people, cause there's nothing more for you to see. I'm just a jerk, by the heroes what I wanna be. Yeah, oh yeah. And then the second verse is the same. And then the pre-chorus is the same. Not dignified, I can't seem to kiss it goodbye. Chorus again, it burned like a cancer when the answer. You get the idea. And then comes the solo section, which is this neat little thing I had written for a different song, and I couldn't make that song work, so I said, oh, I remember that intro I had for that song. It didn't work. I'm going to put that in the solo section of Hero. A lot of times that's what happens. If you're a songwriter, you know that's what you do. So here is the solo section, right? So you want to play the first finger and second finger on the second fret, on the G string, and on the B string. Just slide it up. High E, B, B string, sorry, and then G string. Right? See what I'm doing there? 2 times. And then just do it's like a D, but it's so a D, it'd be an E up here. But with a suspended, and then D. So it's just. I can do it if I do it in real time, I'll probably play it correctly. Burn like a cancer when the answer did occur to me. And then it's just a double chorus in the ending. I wanna keep it moving, people, cause there's nothing more for you to see. I'm just a jerk, but a hero's what I wanna be. Erase this disaster even faster than you came to see. A creep from the cradle, and a hero-driven wannabe. For your abuse, not intended for internal use. I'm just a jerk, but a hero's what I wanna be. Burn like a cancer when the answer did occur to me. It's just the same thing over and over, it's so easy. Creep from the cradle, body hero's what I wanna be. And then, yeah, oh yeah. That's essentially it. I hope that helps. I thought it was actually going to be a little harder, but I think that that's still at a beginner level. I think you can do that. Figuring out that octave thing is in the beginning intro is, you know, probably the hardest thing in the whole song, and maybe the little solo riff. But you'll get that if you're anywhere. If you're not making buzzing sounds with your fingers now, and you've built up calluses, you should pretty much be able to play anything that I can play. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know if you did, and subscribe, of course, and tell your friends too, anybody else who wants to play guitar. I love when people pick up a guitar and try to play my songs, and I'm only here to try to be helpful, to get you to play it the way that I play it, or the way that I wrote it at least. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time.